Know in the comment section if you need a constant reminder on everything they do, or do some women think men need a reminder, a constant reminder on the important things they do in their life? Whatever answer you give right now on Surviving Love with your boy Andre Love, we're going to talk about, do men need a constant reminder from their woman or the women in their lives on what to do, when to do them? And if so, we're going to get into it right here, right now. Surviving Love. Do men need a constant reminder? Let's go. For one, I would answer this question like, if a man needs a constant reminder, then he's not on his game. But sometimes men do need a constant reminder for some things, because as men, we take on a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of things that we're responsible for. Basically, the whole family, the whole circle that we build, the piece that we build, the foundation that we set, all depends on us and how strong we are as men, as leaders. So if you need a constant reminder of those type of things, then you're lacking as a man. You know what I'm saying? Those type of things that you can prepare for as a young man and get prepared for these type of things. That's why it's important for those things to be instilled in a young man as he's growing up. Things like accountability, knowing how to respect authority, how to become an authority figure, responsibility. There's a lot of things that a man, as a young man, is being prepared for. And if he has a good role model in his life, or just great men in his circle, being, men of his family, men in the educational field, men in the sports field, these type of men help build fellowship and kinship and teach those type of things like accountability, responsibility, and things like that. So that should be already instilled in that man. He should know what's up and what he's got to do, and he shouldn't need a constant reminder of that. But as men, as we intertwine with the women in our lives, there's things that women hold to a higher standard and they expect of us. So, and as men, there are things that once we, become one with the woman, we're entering a whole new field of things that are going on. You know what I mean? Like being a father, now we can be prepared for it as much as we want. And, you have, uh, those type of role models and examples around you. But let's just be honest, you can't prepare for what comes, as being a parent for the first time. So in some of those situations, I can see where a man needs a constant reminder, to check the temperature of the bottle, make sure that you're using, the right specs to making the formula for the bottles. There are a lot of things that men may need a constant reminder of. Now, if there's bad behavior and you got to constantly remind this person, hey, can you do this? For one, a lot of men may guilty of is leaving leaving the toilet seat up as you finish leaving the bathroom. You don't put it back down, and then in the middle of the night, because everybody wakes up and use the bathroom in the middle of the night. Some people, they might don't check down. I don't know why you wouldn't check down or whatever, but some people might don't check down and boop, in the water you go. And fellas, I'm saying that probably doesn't feel really good, to sit down in that, fall right in the water like that. So, some men may need a little constant reminder to put the seat down. And I might say that, being humorous, but it's those little things that can destroy the core, the things that you build and you work on so hard for, because, you have to at some point get it. You have to have that understand that it's really not pleasure, not nice to fall in the toilet, or, you know, simple things like helping with the kids if you have children together. You need a constant reminder to help with the homework, because when the wife is at work, you're home with the kids, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's a constant reminder to, take the phone from the children when they get home so they're focused. And when she gets home, guess what? The kids got the phone and they're passing their grades, and you're not doing your part. So, you have to be mindful so that a person doesn't have to constantly remind you of something. 'Cause when I hear constantly remind me of something, that automatically to me says nagging. So if you don't want the nagging, then be mindful so you don't have to be constantly reminding of something to do. So fellas, get your game up. Let's be men. Let's be leaders. Let's be kings. Survive in love with your boy Andre Love, and I'm out.
Find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find your loving, I better find your heart. I better find give all my love, and nothing's gonna tear us apart.